Yelling may seem like a quick way to get your children to listen, but over time, it causes more harm than good. Here is what yelling truly does to your children. Hi, my name is Queen, and you're welcome to Mom's Talk with Queen. So, this topic is a very personal topic because I have had this kind of experience before. In fact, if you have followed this channel and listened to my first video, this very video here, I explained what yelling was doing to me and my child, my teenage child. It was so bad that I had to seek for help. I had to, I first of all realized this was a problem and I needed to resolve it. I went into work, I put in the work, and like I said, now there's a lot of peace and calm in my home. We rarely scream because, we are all doing it together. So I'll be sharing with you what yelling does to your child and how you can truly stop yelling. Number one thing yelling does to your child is scares them. It does not shape them. Yelling triggers fear, not respect. It causes children to obey out of anxiety, not because they trust you or not because they understand. So this is what yelling does. Number two thing yelling does, it damages their self-esteem. It makes your children feel like they are not any good. They are the problem. When you use this statement, you will never get anything right. You are always making mistakes. Why are you full of mistakes? What is even wrong with you? Is there anything wrong with you? This statement over time makes your children feel like they are the problem. They start feel like something is really wrong with me. Why can't I get it right? They start having low self-esteem. And when they're anywhere they are and somebody points accusing finger at them, they cannot defend themselves because in the house, mommy has been saying it that they have a problem. So they believe that they have a problem. This is what yelling does. It just lowers your children's self-esteem. They don't really mingle like that. They feel something is wrong with them. They feel like they are not supposed to make mistakes. Mistakes are associated with shouting. They become used to it. So when somebody disrespects them, somebody talks to them anyhow, it's just a welcome idea because that's what happens in your home. So this is what yelling does. Number three thing, it models aggression. Your children feel the best way to resolve issues is to shout, is to yell, is to fuse. In fact, is to fight. That is what you have modeled over time. That is what you have been doing. So they've learned that from you. They've learned that you need to yell, you need to shout. Each time any mistakes are done, shout, shout and shout and shout. Yes, that's just the best way to come out of frustration, to yell. And you don't want that. So you need to stop it as soon as possible. Number four thing it does, it breaks parent-child connection. Over time, yelling creates a very wide distance between you and your children. The children don't come to you. You are no longer their go-to when they have issues, when they have very important questions, things that are, in quote, not so good to be told. They don't tell you. They go outside telling their friends, and their friends will feed them with what the shallow knowledge they have, and they will run with it. That's what they believe. So be calm. Let your children approach you, regardless of the mistakes they have made. Let them come to you. Don't shout. Don't shame them. Don't make them feel bad. Yes, because your shouting shuts them down. Yes. They believe, feeling misunderstood. They start feeling misunderstood. They start feeling unsafe. That is what yelling does. The fifth thing it does, it creates long-term emotional issues. Studies have shown that constant yelling is linked to depression, is linked to anxiety, is linked to even suicide. Children start feeling so sad. They start taking to bad vices. They start doing, you will hear like a 14-year-old child is already smoking. He's already doing drugs. He's already having sex. Because these are the things that comfort them. That is what people outside have modeled to them as what gives them happiness. Whenever you're so angry, just take one of these things. It calms you down. That is what they do. Because you have not taught them anything. Because they don't know any way. They don't know any better how to handle frustration. That is what yelling does. It just creates, long-term emotional issues for your children. Now, this is how you can stop yelling. This is what you need to do to stop yelling. See, this yelling matter is not an easy thing. Don't mind the way I'm saying it. I'm saying it because actually it's something that can be done. It has happened to me. I have been able to work at it. I'm still a work in progress, but I am nothing close to what I was before. There's a lot of changes, because I'm very intentional right now. I'm a very intentional mom right now. With the knowledge I have, with the things I am doing, yelling is almost completely eradicated from my home. So number one thing you need to do, recognize the triggers. Recognize that very thing that triggers you. Know what makes you yell, what makes you snap. Could it be their messes, disobedience, stress? Now, when you are aware, you can pause before you act. When you are aware of your triggers, you can pause before you act. Number two, use calm but firm voice when you're talking to your child. Lower your voice when you are angry. Lower your voice. A calm tone often gains more attention. When you talk calmly but firmly, they listen to you. When you are yelling, they're just hearing the scream. They're not truly understanding what you are saying. So calm down. Number three thing, connect before you correct. Connect with your children before you connect. Make eye contact. Come down to their level. You can kneel to their level. Call them by their names and speak with warmth before giving instruction or correction. Come down to their level. Speak with warmth before giving instruction or correction. Number four, teach, don't threaten. Don't threaten your children. If you don't do this, I will do this. If you don't do this, I will do that. And sometimes this threat, you don't even keep to the threat. You threaten your children and you don't even do those things you have threatened them you will do. They become too used to, your normal shout, your normal threats. So discipline is not about control. Yelling is not good because as you're yelling, that's what they learn, and that's even what they will pass on to their own children. So you need to break the cycle. Break the cycle and stop yelling. Your children will listen. Yes, you may say it the first time, they won't listen. Say it the second time, but keep at it. It's not about them doing that thing you want them to do. It's the value you're trying to instill into them, that they can actually talk calmly and their voices will be heard and people will do what they want them to do without yelling. You're trying to eradicate yelling. You don't want them to grow up like scattered children, angry children. That is the aim. It's not to get them to listen immediately and obey immediately. You're trying to model what you want them to replicate. Like I always say in my videos, children have never really been known to completely listening to us. But see, to emulate you, they emulate you. And be sure that you're yelling. They will even yell times 10 of the way you are yelling. And you don't want that. So my little disclaimer for my beautiful mommies, I hope you have been following up until now. So put that topic that resonates with you. You see that topic, that very point that you're familiar with. This thing has happened to me, or these are the things I'm doing that I've been able to help me come out of yelling. Please put it on the comment section. Let's interact. We are all work in progress. This page is not for perfect people. This page is for work in progress mommies who are trying to thrive, who are trying to get new knowledge on how they can groom those children. Then the fifth one, apologize when you do yell. Like I said initially, you are a work in progress. This thing is not a rocket science arrangement. It's not something that immediately you start it, you just start seeing the result. It's a gradual thing. Change takes time. Change is not automatic. So when you are at it and once in a while you just snap and you scream, please apologize. This apology you are doing models humility to your children. When you apologize, you show your child that making mistakes are human, or making it right is powerful. So discipline is not about control. Discipline is not about control, it's about connection. The calmer you are while talking to your children, the more they will listen. They will listen to you when you're calm. I tried it. I spoke calmly to my children. Over time, they know, the status quo has changed in this household. Mommy no longer screams. This is how mommy talks. So please, let me get to hear from you. Until I come your way next time, thank you for staying with me up until now. Please follow this channel, turn on your notification button, subscribe. More valuable videos will be posted as we go on. Thank you so much. Bye for now.